so today we want to take a look at the benefits and risks of technology, because as we know, technology is awesome. There are so many great things about it, but of course there are also some things we need to consider with respect to risks, right? So we're going to do a little activity, and it's called a debate, a timed debate. And so we're going to practice debating respectfully and in kind of a controlled manner while we look at some of these issues. So what I'm going to do is divide each table up into 2 and 2 so that we're teams. So you two will be a team, and you're going to be Team A. And on this side, you're going to be Team B. Okay, so as you can see, Team A is going to look at benefits of technology, and Team B is going to look at risks. Okay, on the sheet you have, there are a bunch of different examples of some of the things that are real-life examples of things that have happened with respect to technology. So the tricky part here is, even though I might be on Team A, okay, and my side is just going to argue what the benefits of technology are, maybe I'm sitting here thinking, but there's all these risks and there are things to worry about and that type of thing. But you're really just going to try to focus on what your topic is. Okay, same with on this side. Although you might think, I don't believe that there's just risks. There are lots of benefits with technology. I want you to just focus on the risks for this activity. Okay, makes sense? So what I'm going to have you do is just talk with your partner. Take a look at some of the different examples that we've given there, and then you can jot down at the bottom where it says summary, sort of your ideas of an argument that you want to formulate that you're going to share with the other group in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to take a look at that, come up with your arguments, and then when it's your turn, you're going to get to say your arguments to the other team for about 30 seconds. Okay, so right now with your partner, 5 minutes, come up with your arguments and just talk to one another. Okay, go ahead and do that. Okay, great. So now at this point, just choose one person from each team, and you're going to play rock, paper, scissors with each other. Who wants to go for this team? Okay, go ahead. Okay. So I think you won. So decide who would like to speak on behalf of your team. Okay, great. And so you're just going to go ahead and share your argument about what you think the risks of technology are. Your job over here, this is the tricky part, you're going to really be a good active listener. So you're going to not interrupt, you're going to listen really well, and just hear all of the arguments. Okay, so we would go ahead and do that.
Okay, so technology leads to social media, which can, if you're not careful, lead to you being kidnapped or hurt by someone who is stalking you. You can also get your email, and then you can be sent those spam emails, which sometimes can actually be quite scary. People.
Okay, and so then from this side, if you want to, who would like to speak on behalf of your team? Have you talked about it? Okay, great. So you're going to share some of your benefits of technology, some of the good things that you found talking with your partner, and again, this team, you're just going to listen and take it all in, okay? Go ahead.
So some of the benefits from technology is that it can keep people really connected. From reading here, it says that there's like a lot of people moving from countries, immigrating, and they've stayed connected with their family and friends through technology by using FaceTime or Skype or just texting and calling them.
Okay, so now that you've had the chance to hear what the other team has said about their topic, I want you and your partner to come up with what we call a rebuttal statement. Okay, so a rebuttal statement is something where you're going to take what they've said and you're going to try to argue against that while still holding your position. Okay, so for example, your position over here is that, you know what, no, we think there are way too many risks. The risks outweigh the benefits, and here's why. And you're going the other way. Okay, you're going to really try to stick to these are the benefits, you know, and so think of anything that they said and you're going to form a rebuttal statement. When you do your rebuttal statements, we're going to have the other partner speak. Okay, so you've already spoken and you've already spoken, so now the other two are going to speak. So chat with your partner and see what you want to come up with for your rebuttal statement. Go ahead and chat. Okay, so at this point, I'm trying to think. Did your team go first in the beginning? Yeah, okay, so your team gets to give the rebuttal statement. So you're going to go ahead and give your rebuttal statement, and then when you're done, your team can go. Go ahead. So now that you've had a good opportunity to think about not only your own topic, whether it was risks or benefits, and the other topic, I just think that it's important to keep all of that in mind, right? We're all going to be using technology all of the time, but just really important to think of some of those things, definitely, the risks and the benefits of them.